Jennifer, and I'm an educator at the Michigan Science Center. For this Fizz science experiment, we are going to be looking at some dry ice, and we're also going to be investigating the different states of matter. Now, normally when you have ice at home, you take it out of the freezer. Let's say you put it on a pot on the stove. What will happen? It will melt. After you keep adding heat or energy to that liquid you created, it will eventually evaporate and turn into a gas. Well, dry ice is a little different. You see I have a glove. It's very important that you have gloves on when you're handling dry ice because it's very, very cold. It is frozen carbon dioxide and is below negative 200 degrees, so very, very cold. So usually, like I said before, if you have normal ice, it will melt. Well, dry ice doesn't melt. It turns straight into a gas, and we call that sublimation. So I'm going to do a really neat experiment, but I prefer that you don't try this at home. It can be a little dangerous. So I'm going to crush up the dry ice so I get a powder. It is still in solid form. Now I'm going to take a pipette and I'm going to cut the end off of it. Alright, so now I'm going to fill this pipette with some dry ice at the bottom. Alright, now I'm going to seal the end of the pipette. I'm going to take a pair of pliers and just hold it down. I want to make sure that none of that gas can escape. Now I'm going to slowly dip this in the water. As I dip it in the water and slowly warm it up, it will actually turn into a liquid for a split second. However, it will soon turn into a gas. Now the gas is building, and if you see, you hear that pop sound. What happened is all that gas got trapped inside the pipette, the pressure increased, and it popped. If you look closely, although we had a solid, then we actually had a liquid, it did not sublimate, then we had a gas, we now have a solid again. So again, don't try this at home, but if you'd like to see a cool demonstration like this, come on into the Michigan Science Center.
Hi, I'm David with the Michigan Science Center, and today I want to show you one of our demonstrations from Fizz Science. Now this one is called the ice melting race, and for it we need some ice, of course, as well as some different materials. Now we'll explain what these are in a minute, but specifically what we're going to do today is show you how we affect the melting point of a substance, namely ice. Now the melting point is the point at which it transfers from a solid to a liquid, like say an ice cube into water. So to demonstrate this, to race, we're going to take two ice cubes and we're going to place them gently on our plates. 1, 2, 3. Now if you look carefully, you'll notice that the plate on my right, your left, is much more quickly getting the ice cube to its melting point. That's because this is made of aluminum. The one on my left, your right, is made of plastic. Plastic is not a really good conductor of energy. The one on the right, the aluminum, is a fantastic conductor, so it more quickly gets into that point at which it transfers from solid to liquid. Now you all can try this at home. You don't need these special plates. All you need is a bunch of different materials and a lot of ice cubes. Test to see which ice cubes get to their melting point first, just like we do for Fizz Science.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm an educator at the Michigan Science Center. Today in Pittstown, we're going to talk about the states of matter. Now, what is matter? Matter is anything and everything that takes up space, and it comes in different states. The first state of matter, as you can see, I have ice cubes. Ice cube is a solid, and molecules in a solid are tightly packed and they kind of wiggle around. But when you add energy or heat to a solid, it turns into a liquid. And liquid molecules have a little more energy, they move a little more, and they take the shape of the container. Now if I add heat and energy to a liquid, it turns into a gas, and you can see the steam water vapor here coming off of the beaker. So this is a gas. Gas molecules have a lot of energy, and they move a lot more. If you would like to learn more about the states of matter, including plasma, come on down and see them at the Michigan Science Center.